Set for the next contest. It's a flyweight contest with a homegrown favorite, a Brazilian, as you see there, getting ready to make his way into the ring. Juliao and Henriques. He beat Vargas, Perez, and Meza from Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador, respectively, on points to get to where he is today. He's a Pan American champion and a veteran of the amateur boxing scene, and his opponent, also from Puerto Rico, Jeyvier Cintron. He beat Herrera, Lali, and Valenzuela from Panama, Canada, and Guatemala, also by points to get here. Each of these men have traveled the distance. They're now fighting for the gold. They've already qualified for the Olympics. Michael Gallagher, referee from Ireland, not just any referee, but referee of the year, voted by all of those in AIBA who make such decisions. France, Cuba, Canada, Colombia, and England. The judges at ringside counting punches, well representing this great international sport of boxing. Henriques took bronze at last year's Pan American Games in Guadalajara, Mexico. He also took gold at the Brazilian National Championships. Also took gold last year at the second Pan American Games qualifier in Quito, Ecuador. He's got a lot of good accolades on his resume. Jeyvier Cintron, youngster, 18 years old. He beat Jose Meza from Ecuador 5-0 in the Independence Cup, where he ultimately took bronze earlier this year. So as we get set, again, all of the spots in this flyweight, there were only two coming into the in this weight class, and both of these gentlemen you're looking at, Henriques and Cintron, have now grabbed those two final Olympic spots by merit of getting here to the finals. So now it's just a question of gold. Who's going to take the gold? Who will take the silver at this tournament? Henriques, the local favorite here from Brazil, rips a right and a left to the body with a left upstairs, and you hear it from the crowd as soon as he lets his hands go. Cintron throws a nice left-right combination. Swift feet, chopping right hand by Cintron, and referee Michael Gallagher issues a caution. Nice right hand by Henriques, split the defense of Cintron and scored. So now as the boxers get settled here, two rights, and there's a crafty uppercut by Cintron from mid-range, split the guard, and as Henriques locks up with Cintron, he's got him in a semi-headlock. They resume here in the center, a nice overhand right by Henriques, who's boxing in the southpaw stance. Excuse me, Cintron in the southpaw stance, and a big left-right combination by Cintron. That one will quiet the crowd quickly. And Henriques is starting to let his hands go, but a crafty Cintron is finding how he could score with some crafty counterpunching. Just following the basic principles of counterpunching, of good timing and having very good vision, knowing you're around, the surroundings around you. Henriques' placement. Good lateral movement is target for Henriques. Good contest here through the first round. Another caution by Michael Gallagher. And Henriques throws two stiff right hands. Nice jab by Henriques, followed by a big right, split the guard, and the crowd loves it. Henriques starting to open up here in round number 1. A left to the body, a left upstairs, both missed by Henriques, and Cintron is fighting back in a decisive manner. Left to the body by Henriques. Good defense now by Henriques. A big left hand. That time by Cintron to end the round. As both boxers go back to their corner. The crowd not liking what they see, a 9-5 score after 1 round. So Jeyvier Cintron de Puerto Rico takes the lead. And takes a piece of the heart out of this pro-Brazilian crowd for sure. Take a look at some of this action here. Stiff, quick left jab by Henriques, and right back at you by Cintron. There's that left-right combination that we spoke of by Henriques. Thrown with alarming rapidity. All right, we are all set for round number 2. Juliao and Henriques from Brazil in the red corner. Jeyvier Cintron from Puerto Rico in the blue corner. Nice left hand by Henriques. He's pushing the action. Seemingly the aggressor, while Cintron not afraid to mix it up either. Left hand by Cintron. Henriques looking a little off balance. Doesn't quite have the feet placed just yet where they need to be. That has much to do, no doubt, with Cintron's constant lateral movement, forcing Henriques to continue to turn and never quite get settled with his feet. Good balanced capacity by Jeyvier Cintron. Nice right hand. Cintron falls. And Henriques continues to stalk his man around the ring as Michael Gallagher, the referee, issues a caution from using the forearm to Henriques. Stiff left jab by Henriques, and back comes Cintron with a good combination, a right and a left. It's getting a little messy in there as the boxers are letting their arms flail in an attempt to keep busy. Stiff quick left by Henriques. And there's a nice quick right hand by Cintron, who has found a home for that jab. Again, it's always tough. Styles make fights, and when an orthodox boxer like Henriques faces a southpaw, a crafty southpaw like Cintron, it takes a while to adjust to that right hand, that quick right hand being the jabbing punch. Right to the body, ripping right to the body by Henriques, but good defense by Cintron to keep his right elbow in tight to protect his rib cage and midsection. Henriques has not quite figured out a way to slow down Cintron. Perhaps going to the body wouldn't be a bad idea, but he has to first slow him down. He has to cut off the ring better. He should not be following Cintron around. Rather, he should be cutting off the ring, anticipating where Cintron will be going and getting there before him. So the two of them doing good work here with just 10 seconds to go in the second round. Nice overhand right by Henriques. And the two are trading punches once again. These are flyweights here in Rio de Janeiro. The next round also goes to Cintron, 6-3, giving him a wider gap in the scoring margin, now 15-8 for Cintron. So Henriques really will have his hands full as we get set for the third round. Take a look at some of the body work that we like to see. Ripping lefts to the body, trying to get him around that right elbow. Cintron standing right there in the pocket, willing to trade punches. You see Henriques trying to get over that left glove of Cintron. Not sure that the judges are going to give those credit. They want to see clean punching. Now we are in the third round. Cintron is up. After two. And Henriques really needs to come on strong here. Needs an awakened curiosity if he's going to pull through here. He needs to somehow dig deep and find the energy. Perhaps his fellow countrymen here in Brazil can will him through, although they've been a little quiet here as Cintron went in there in the first round and just took a piece of their heart. A little more at the end of round two. Henriques throwing a right hand, sails over the right shoulder of Cintron. And Cintron using that good lateral movement, not giving Henriques a steady target. Referee Michael Gallagher issuing a caution to Cintron. It's been a fairly clean fight so far. He cautioned him for putting his head down as he came forward. Right hook by Cintron. Henriques looking a little flustered in. And now Henriques really needs to step up the action. He needs to find some sort of motivating factor to let it all out on the line, perhaps having already cemented his place to London, rather his ticket to London. This is really just about pride, and maybe, just maybe, he feels he's done enough here in front of his home crowd already in this tournament, and silver is good enough for him, because that's what it looks like he will end up with unless he can dig deep and stop Jeyvier Cintron. I don't believe there's enough time to come back on the points. He has quite a deficit to overcome. And now, finally, with 35 seconds left, the Brazilian crowd is starting to chant and will their man on. Is it too little, too late? We will find out as Cintron throws a right hand to the head of Henriques. He's throwing punches and bunches from all angles. Deft evasion by Jeyvier Cintron, as he's able to avoid the hard punching Jeyvier Henriques. And with just 10 seconds to go, this one seems fait accompli, as Jeyvier Cintron will get the victory. Henriques thanking the crowd, fist in the air. Jeyvier Cintron walks back to his corner. We will get the official decision in just a moment, folks. Stay tuned. We are here at the Maracanazinho Gymnasium in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for the American qualifying tournament. North, South America, Central America, all of the countries are represented, vying for the final spots in London. Cintron pounding his chest. Henriques, #1 sign.
O vencedor e campeão do pré-olímpico Rio 2012 na categoria 52 quilos, no placar de 19-10.
Official result, the winner by points, 19-10, the blue corner.
And Jeyvier Cintron with a 4-2 round, so he makes it a clean sweep and a 19-10 victory for the Puerto Rican fly. That puts 2 down. Gets set. We were going to witness the award ceremony now for the first contest of the evening after we catch a little bit of the replay from the last round. You see Henriques trying to land clean, straight punches about the face and chest of Cintron, but to no avail, as Cintron proved to be a moving target throughout the afternoon. Medal ceremony for the flyweight division, which concluded the contest before last. This is 52-kilogram a weight class. From Ecuador, the first bronze medal goes to Jose Meza in the flyweight division. We say the first bronze. Remember that in boxing, there are 2 bronzes given out. There's the bronze medalist to the guy that lost to the guy that won. And then there's the bronze medalist that goes to the guy that lost to the guy that lost. Not sure if you followed that, but it's the top 4 positions based on who boxed who in the semifinals and ultimately who won the finals. Eddie Valenzuela from Guatemala, in essence, gets the first bronze because he lost to the guy that won it all, Cintron, in the semifinals. Giving the flowers for this presentation is Sebastian Pereira, Special Projects Manager of Sports of Brazilian Boxing Federation. There he is. Look at the smile on these youngsters' faces. And the silver going to the hometown hero, Juliao Henriques. The grizzled warrior from right here in Brazil. And the medals are being presented by Jürgen Kayas. There he is, the AIBA Executive Committee member, giving the gold medal. He is the gold medalist of the 2012 flyweights. He's also going to be headed to London as the man to beat from the Americas. And there they are, folks. Take a look at them. Remember their names. Jeyvier Cintron, Juliao Henriques, Eddie Valenzuela, and Jose Meza.